Welcome to episode 11 of Mental Debrief, that one podcast where we read AITAH stories on Reddit, which we nicknamed Am I the Meanie so we don't get demonetized on YouTube. Am I the Meanie for snapping and asking our rater, would you like us to order less? So for context, I am 34 weeks pregnant. After work today, I meet up with a friend and my husband at a raw bar for oysters and beer. I can't have either of those things right now, but I was happy just to get out. I walked in a few minutes after them, just as they were being greeted by the server. I walked up and she looked at me and said, "I see you're balding up. You can't eat here." I laughed it off. I assumed this was just an off-color joke, and I told her I was happy just to hang out. After ordering drinks, my husband started talking with her about the oyster selection. I introduced my husband to oysters a few years ago when I was not pregnant, going out for oysters and beer. One of our things I normally order the oysters. He doesn't know much about the different types and how the flavors changes by religion. It's not a big deal, and it's something I know more about. He normally chooses our beers because that's something he knows more about. So after the server told us about the different choices, I started discussing them with my husband and telling him which ones I thought he would like. Our friend ordered the other raw bar items, but didn't want oysters. The server seemed annoyed by this and made a comment about how I was being bossy. I ignored her, ordered the oysters for my husband, and made no other comments on anything else that was ordered for the table. After the first round of food, my husband wanted more oysters, so he called the server back. He asked me to tell her which oysters he liked so he could get more. This is where things went south. At his request, I ordered for him. The server, looking very annoyed, said that I was pushing him around, and then said, "I hope you come back when you're not pregnant so I can get to know the real you." I snapped and asked pointedly, "Would you like us to order less?" She got quiet, walked away, and a new server helped us for the rest of the night. Now, I don't think she was out of line. Now, I do think she was out of line, but pregnancy hormones are real, and I worry I should have just seen this as harmless clowning and not snap at her. Our friend says I was in the right. My husband says I wasn't worth engaging in. So Reddit, am I the meanie? No. Anybody who messes with a pregnant lady that's not really being rude to them is kind of just messed up in the first place. I just don't think that it's worth it like that. But anyway, Mental Debrief, episode 11. This is the final episode for the week. My week's ended on Friday for some reason. Saturday, never heard of it. I'm kidding. I'm gonna post again tomorrow. Then I'll probably say it's the final day of the week. But guys, we completely made it. We have made it a full week. Because we started this, I think, 27th was our week anniversary. 25th was our week anniversary. So I started this on the 18th. So this is the start. Or not the start, but the 24th was our start of our first full week. And starting on Saturday, that will be the end of our first full week. Now, everybody, say cheers, bye, ciao. And this is JJ signing off.